Change in the starting lineup for the third straight game. Dwight Howard, who started games 4 and 5 of the Western Conference Finals, will start tonight here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals and wins the opening tip. So a change to start early. Guys, any particular reason why you think Howard's in the starting lineup to begin?
Well, to me, I think it's to take advantage of the tremendous size that the Lakers have. It puts so much pressure on you offensively and defensively.
Anthony Davis misses his first.
And Crowder matching up against Anthony Davis, keeping Adebayo on Howard.
Coach, one thing we've seen, we've talked to teams that played against this Laker team. You cannot create the type of size that they have until you face them and you realize then you make the proper adjustments.
And at every position, their backcourt is big with Green and Caldwell Pope.
James looking. There's Caldwell Pope, drives against Dragic, gets inside, kicks it out, Danny Green, the corner three. And the rebound goes to Crowder. The Miami Heat sweeping Indiana in the first round, 5 games against Milwaukee in the second round, and then a 6-game victory against Boston in the conference finals. They have been quite the story here in the bubble. Dragic kicks it out. Crowder with a corner three. That's good.
And to get him back on track after shooting the ball so poorly after game 1 in the conference finals is critical.
He was 4 for his last 28 from 3 in those conference finals. Prior to that, he had been their best three-point shooter earlier in the playoffs.
I love the decision by Miami to double Davis and now James in isolation.
And Anthony Davis connects on that. He has been just superb in the playoffs, averaging 57% from the field, almost 29 per game.
But I agree with you, Coach. Those two guys, as Butler knocks down a shot, are proven to have the ability to win games and win this series.
And they just get to the free throw line and just get you deep into foul trouble.
Caldwell Pope misfires, fight for the rebound. And Adebayo comes up with it. Miami has been an excellent three-point shooting team all season. It's one of their strengths. They went through a severe 3-game slump in the conference finals before breaking out in the clincher as Butler drives and finishes. Meanwhile, LeBron James brings it up. This is his 50th NBA Finals game. 5-0.
Unbelievable.
Davis rushed it a bit, missed it, but Crowder couldn't hold on, and Laker ball.
And this is going to be key to me, Coach. LeBron James is defending Jimmy Butler. Butler's got to be aggressive and make him work on the defensive end. Keep the pressure on him constantly for as long as this series goes.
Davis comes off the screen and knocks down another jumper. Already Anthony Davis with a couple of field goals. Adebayo drives, stripped but fouled. As Dwight Howard will pick up the personal.
But you think about it, Boston and the other teams in the East sees that Miami action all season long. The Lakers play them twice, best case scenario in a normal season. Bam Adebayo has the ability so effectively to fake the handoff. You're not used to it. This is how he creates offense.
You saw the reach in there from Davis. The foul is actually on Davis. Howard expressed surprise at the whistle, but it's not on him. As Adebayo hits the free throw, Adebayo, again, just every round he has gotten better. In his 3rd year in the NBA, this year made the All-Star team, NBA All-Defense. He was the best player in the Eastern Conference Finals, and now playing in his first NBA Finals.
And the Lakers on every free throw send Davis down and try to play to him after every free throw by their opponent.
James now picked up by Adebayo. LeBron James steps back, three-pointer, that's good.
That's a big-time shot that the Heat have to be able to live with.
He is coming off one of his best games of these playoffs. As a shot blocked from behind, Danny Green with a nice defensive play. Here's James down the lane, throws it up. And Anthony Davis got hit. Jay Crowder wondering where the foul was.
Well, this is excellent defense by Adebayo and a big-time shot by James. And you're not going to be able to do any better than that.
And I disagree with that call. They're saying not in the act of shooting. I thought the shove was after Davis caught the ball and tried to lay it in off the lob.
Well, the foul is on Crowder. That's his first. Right now, Butler on James, Crowder on Davis. Crowder is a good defensive player, but certainly the size advantage is Caldwell Pope falling away. Difficult shot, knocks it down.
You know, Coach, I know LeBron James said that this is just a normal series for him. I don't believe that. Matter of fact, I know it's not true. Nothing like playing against your former team that you have history with, an opportunity to win it all with them as the opposition.
And I would say the same thing for Miami. It's not just a normal series for them either.
Danny Green can't connect. How about this? I mean, obviously LeBron James, he played 4 years in Miami, won 2 titles. Eric Spoelstra was his coach, knows him well. Does that give him any help in terms of knowing how to defend his Dragic with a nice offhanded shot?
It helps him, like, know how much he's in for. I mean, that's like he saw him give people the business, and now, like, those shots right there that James hit the first time down, as Davis gets it called out for basket interference. But Eric Spoelstra knows him, but that's a lot different than being able to have an answer to him.
Yeah, there's no answer for greatness. Eric Spoelstra has no edge as we see the offensive rebound, offensive goaltender by Anthony Davis. It'd be the same as Jeff Van Gundy sitting over there. They understand the best position to put the team in to win, and you put together a game plan and hope that it works against greatness.
Dragic using the Adebayo screen. Dragic floats it up, shot won't go. Bam Adebayo right there on the follow. Already 6 points and 3 boards for Bam Adebayo.
Love his activity. He is going to be a star for a long time to come.
He just plays so hard. He plays with such hunger. Nice lob in the post, but it's going to be waved off. Oh, an offensive foul call against the Lakers.
Mike, AD wrote LeBron, you're a guy that a lot of people looked up to. You inspired a lot of kids, and I was one of those kids. Thank you.
They have been a dynamic duo all season, Rachel. Thank you. It's Jimmy Butler. Second straight aggressive move to the basket. He's 3 for 3 from the field, and the Heat have an 8-point advantage.
One thing about this Heat team, they're not afraid. And they're filled with great competitors, and it gives them a chance against anybody.
And because Adebayo has such good lateral movement, they're able to right now switch the pick and roll with Howard. Butler's strong enough to hold up against Howard, so that takes away James's best attribute, which is his passing in the pick and roll situation as Butler hits a baseline jumper.
4 for 4 for Jimmy Butler. 10 straight points by the Heat. Danny Green, one of 6 Lakers who have finals experience, throws that away. That's the 4th turnover for the Lakers. Dragic kicks it out. Butler back to Crowder. Crowder fakes a pass and connects on a 3. They're 3 for 3 from downtown, and Frank Vogel needs a timeout. Miami's opened up a 13-point lead.
Well, Mark Jackson called for it. Jimmy Butler to be aggressive and assertive here. The touch pass to Jay Crowder, who has refound his stroke.
Champions in the virtual fan spots here tonight. And it's so great to see all of them. So many unbelievable memories for those great players. Kyle Kuzma has come on, as has Rajon Rondo.
Well, this is when James takes his normal rest. Down 13, Frank Vogel stays with his normal rotation, as does Eric Spoelstra, taking out Adebayo.
Tyler Hero, Andre Iguodala is in the game. Rondo, by the way, has played very well, shooting 50% from the field. Duncan Robinson to Iguodala, pass to Butler, fumbled it a bit, and then couldn't quite finish. Rondo on the drive, kicks it back out to Kuzma. Rondo has actually shot well from three-point range, too, in these playoffs. Not that time. A rebound goes to Tyler Hero. Hero, one of the stars for the Heat in the conference finals. A rookie from Kentucky. Butler drives on Davis. Feed inside to Crowder. 7 on the 24. Jay Crowder misses, but Iguodala right there, playing in his 6th consecutive NBA Finals. Iguodala had his best game in the clincher against Boston in the conference finals. Kuzma misfires. The Heat are 10 of 15 from the field as they turn it over for the first time.
And that's one thing Tyler Hero has to tighten up, is his turnover game right there. Careless with the ball in transition.
Davis has Butler on him. Crowder comes to double team. Kuzma kicks it out in the corner. Caldwell Pope for 3.
But coach, it's off of the double team of Davis. Great job unselfishly taking the double team, getting rid of the basketball.
But I didn't like how Crowder double teamed. He was sort of like non-aggressive as Hero drives and misses. And then he was slow out of the rotation, which allowed Pope to have the wide open 3.
We see the zone of the Miami Heat, which has been so effective, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Caldwell Pope, same spot, same result. Back-to-back threes for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And Eric Spoelstra wants a call timeout. So the Lakers starting to heat up. Still, it's the Heat by technical people. What they did to set this up, we salute them in every possible way. Bravo to all our colleagues.
Absolutely historic what they were able to pull off.
Crowder gets a look from the left side, and Jay Crowder off to an excellent start.
But it all started with Duncan Robinson's pass against a double team as Davis answers with a drive to the rim. He is really improving as a passer.
Robinson, the second-year player out of Michigan, who began his career as a Division III player at Williams College. Adding to his game, he's already a great shooter.
So he's flying off this little handback, 2 to the ball, hits Iguodala, who does a beautiful job in moving along to Crowder. And the Lakers have done a great job cutting into this lead with James resting.
Robinson misses the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope not expecting it, gets Robinson up in the air, draws the foul. Robinson mad at himself. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope, who's got 8 points to lead the Lakers early, he'll shoot a couple of free throws.
Coach, you talked about it, a gutsy call by Frank Vogel, taking out LeBron James with all the momentum going towards the Miami Heat as Caldwell Pope gets Duncan Robinson in the air, gets the contact. But I think it's easier to do it in game 1 as opposed to later on in the series. But still a gutsy call.
Pope another free throw. He plays an important role for this team. He's 3rd in minutes per game in these playoffs at 28 per game. Averages about 10 points. Good three-point shooter. Frank Vogel says he's exceptional on defense. He's shooting 42% from downtown in the bubble.
He's the type of player you need when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. A legit big-time defender and a guy that can knock down spot-up shots.
Iguodala misses. Adebayo keeps it alive. Iguodala out to Tyler Hero. His three-pointer won't go, and Rondo throws it ahead to Caldwell Pope down the other end. Misses the layup. And Robinson the rebound. Terrific pass from Rondo, but they are unable to finish it. There's Duncan Robinson. Fires and misses his second three-pointer. Alex Caruso, who's been such a spark off the bench, brings it up the floor. Caldwell Pope, another 3. That one way off. Davis the rebound. And a whistle on a foul. All ball, says Bam Adebayo. LeBron James set to check back in. First foul on Adebayo.
You love the activity of Anthony Davis on the offensive boards, taking advantage of his size and strength, forcing the issue. It's rewarded going to the line.
So we've already seen a couple of different possessions where Jimmy Butler is guarding Davis. That time, Iguodala is guarding Davis. That's such a difficult matchup. As a coach, when do you match with bigger guys or make them match against you down the other end?
Well, in that case, Mike, Adebayo is Davis' primary cover right now, but in transition, they were cross-matched. Davis does a great job of leaking out early and making smaller players defend him in transition. And That's one of the great advantages that the Lakers have in their transition game.
And as you mentioned earlier, Davis, he gets to the free throw line. That's one of the keys to his scoring, and he's an excellent free throw shooter. In the Western Conference Finals, Davis was 50 of 55 from the line. That's an incredible percentage at 91%. Lakers, after trailing by 13, have cut it to 4. James back in. Solomon Hill has checked in. He's guarding Davis on that possession off the switch. James drives, gets knocked down, and draws a foul.
And I'm just watching the activity of Anthony Davis. It's awfully tough to put a smaller guy on him. I remember there was a time in New Orleans where you can get away with it and it frustrated him. He's much more comfortable going against small